So this is a video about a wallet I made. I use this as a template. So this is it's an Ironheart wallet. It's made in Japan. So it's calfskin on the inside, and it has shell cordovan leather on the outside. And the thread that they use for stitching is sinew. I think they say it's goat sinew. So just to show you what this has, this was for a while like the perfect wallet for me. So it's has a place for your cards. I never use this. I don't know what this is for exactly. What I would use it for. I would keep my house keys here. Has a little flap here so that when you open it, you know, your change doesn't fall out of one end, but you still have, it still expands a lot because of this opening. And then this was the problem. I've never used this. I never used this at all. I don't know what you would use it for. I tried seeing the size of a checking book, and my checking book was a little bit larger than what this is. I guess you could put just random stuff in there, whatever fits. You can use it for that, I suppose, but I just never did. So this was empty space for me. I mean, a useless space for me. If anybody knows what this is for, maybe I'm just being ignorant, I guess. And there is like a very good use for it. I would love to know, but I couldn't think of anything. So this was basically what I used, this area here. And then where the money goes is it's inside here. And what I liked about this wallet is that, so I could put money here, and then I would just, so it wouldn't get too thick. For a while I would carry a lot of, I would use cash more than I would debit and all that. And being able to put some on top and then some on the bottom was good because it would make the wallet less bulky. So I love that idea. And you can see on the inside where everything's attached. Let's see if I can get a good view of it. So it has this piece of leather here that runs across, is attached to the back, and that's where these pieces are attached to here. So I decided to make my own and just get rid of everything I didn't use, and try to use, in my opinion, I think I used some better options for that. I mean, that to me were better options. I don't want to say I know more than somebody else. It's just my own personal opinion. So here's the same inside. This is the inside I used the most on this one. So here's a comparison. So here's the card slots on this side. Same thing, same size and everything. The stitching's much cleaner on this one. If you can, I know you can tell this is the one I made. But the reason it kind of goes off is because I did I went back three spots on the stitching. Makes it look a little bit less clean, but it just adds to the strength. They used thinner stitching on this one, but only went back one, which, I mean, is probably all you need, but makes it look much more cleaner, much nicer. But so I kept this side the same, and this side also. So I have the, here's the zipper, there's the flap there. I actually have my keys in there right now. And I added a locking zipper. So I use Riri as the brand. Riri, I think, is from Germany, I think. But so use the locking zipper instead of what they have. I don't like the. I think this adds bulk. This little piece of leather. I could never get myself to take it off. I just I like keeping things original, especially when I think they're like really nice. So this zipper doesn't lock. You can push it up and down. Not really a problem. I mean, every now and then I would find it a little bit lower, but it never to the point where it would spill out anything I had. I mean, I would always keep it upright when I wore it. But it's just another addition, just a little bit of safety. And so since and I got rid of that part I didn't know what it's for. This. So since I got rid of this, I don't have this part that's just folded over. I added a little compartment there I can put stuff in. So when I get like a receipt or something like that, I usually put it there. Glitter. I usually put it here inside. And so basically the same thing, except locking zipper, and then the little compartment, and then I decided to go with 1mm stitching, and they use a thinner stitching for this. I don't know what this is. I couldn't find any animal sinew thread out there. Well, I looked around, and I couldn't find any, but you can make your own, and you can look up YouTube videos on how to make your own animal sinew thread, and it is nuts. It's some guy even chews the sinew to get things going, to start to get the process going. So kind of crazy. I don't know how they got sinew for this, but it's impressive though. It's impressive that they used it. They used thinner stitching on the inside for just everything that goes around the zipper, and then that goes around that little flap. I use the same thickness stitching on everything. I don't really see a problem personally in using the same thickness. The holes I have too, if you look at it, it's there's more holes per inch than what they used. Theirs is I mean, it's perfectly fine to use, I guess, that amount of holes. I thought just this looked nice. A little bit more holes per inch makes it look a little bit, not tighter, but it gives it a different look. I don't know. I just like the look of this better, for whatever reason. There's no really good reason in that. But I just decided to go with this. So that's the same. And then instead of having this little flap, because that just always felt flimsy to me, kind of opening it like that, and putting your money in. And I was using that a lot, because I understand if, like, let's say you just use your cards all the time, you can just you'll just be using this, and you'll rarely open this. But every time I opened that, it just felt flimsy to me. It just felt weird. So, and you can see where it's let me see if I can get that. You can see where it's stitched. It's here. You can see where that's stitched. It's just a little square. Same thing over here. Same size square on this side. This is a nice touch that they used. Same orange thread for that too. But it just feels like it's not attached with much, and it's kind of a little bit flimsy. And I used it a lot, so not a real problem. It didn't rip or nothing with the time. It's it's fine. Even the edges here are still fine. So nothing. Get that. No problems. Nothing really bad. But what I did was I just made the whole thing just one piece, the same size as the other. And then where I attached it, I basically can't really see that well in there, but I just used as much as I could to attach this part to the back. So this is, you can see the back. So this is the back here, and that is this whole big piece here, and that's what this pocket thing is attached to. I kept, so that square in the back, it goes to basically here. So the square goes from here to here. If I'm explaining myself well enough, but this pocket is separate itself. So I got a whole piece, folded it, you know, did all the sewing I had to do, but attached it first to the back here. Attached it first to the back with that square that you see in the back, and then folded it, and then sewed it to itself all around. So this gives you it gives the pocket space to expand. So when you do put stuff in it, it's not putting too much pressure on the seams. Kind of overkill, but it just gives you a little bit more longevity, I think. So you can still do 2 bills with this. Same thing. It's the same size. You see these two, they're both same size. This one's thicker because of that piece I got rid of. It's quite a bit thicker. So that's part of the reason I wanted to redo it on just how I thought it would look better. So I made it thinner, kept the parts I only used, and what I use. So they use a shell cordovan. I used shell cordovan, and I used a Horween shell cordovan, which was the nicest I could find. The piece I got was it looks much different now, but with use, but it was just beautiful when I first got it. There's some scratches to it now. It's a little bit more recent, but you can't really tell too much on camera. But there's like a red hue to it. This was nice too. I mean, but this was the best I could find. So Horween shell cordovan for the outside. This is shell cordovan too for the outside. The inside is calf, which is it's a very tough material. It's tougher. It's supposed to be tougher than just regular leather, regular cow leather. The grain is supposed to be denser than regular cow leather because it's calf. And it's thin too. I mean, it's thin. Once again, haven't had any problems with any like cracking or tearing or anything like that. So it's very durable, and it looks very nice too. But I decided to use kangaroo leather for the inside. Same thickness. So this is about 2.5 ounces thickness for leather. Kangaroo is supposed to be denser, tougher than calf, and it's a little bit thinner. I mean, I said the same thing, but it's actually a little bit thinner than this is. Slightly thinner. I don't know where there's a piece I can show. I guess here. You can see the thickness there. And here's the thickness here. I don't know if I can show that together. Excuse me. Slightly thinner. So, kangaroo leather on the inside. And then for thread, I used tiger thread, which is a nylon thread. It's wax nylon, which is, I looked around, was the best I could find too. So overall, I'm happy with this. This is a beautiful, beautiful design. I mean, like, super nice design. It was just too thick. Had parts I didn't use. Felt a little bit flimsy when I did use it. Opening it up to get money and stuff like that. It's much easier for me to do this now. I mean, it might not be much of a difference, but it's something that I use every day. This, you know, got rid of things that, again, I don't use, like this. I don't know what this is, what, you know, somebody would use this for. It looks like the something that when you get those little books for when you have to pay on a restaurant. Other than that, I have no idea what this is for. I guess it's just up to whatever people want to use it for, I guess. So yeah, so basically, just wanted to show something I did, I guess. So I used this as a template, and ended up with this. And I'm very happy with it. But for anybody who doesn't, who doesn't want to make their own, Ironheart makes it's a very beautiful, very beautiful wallet. I mean, especially if you see it new, it is a very, very nice wallet. Just has some extras I don't want. Okay. Hope you guys liked it, the video. I guess until next time.